Air Zoom Flight 95. What's up, YouTube? Another quick pickup for you today. Pickup video for you today. As usual, if you're a sneaker aficionado such as myself, best way to support the channel is to hit that thumbs up button for me and like the video. Comment if you have any comments down below, and as always, share the video and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, so we have the Air Zoom Flight 95. I have never owned this shoe. It's my first time owning these. These came out right before I kind of got into sneakers, which for me was the summer of '96. So these were a little bit before that. And obviously, you know, they were still like in Eastwood magazines a little bit. So I'd seen them back then. And then later on, as you know, with the internet, you know, you go around and you see pictures of different shoes. So I was always aware of these afterwards. But like early on, I was so hard of a Jordan head, and then like later on, you know, Iversons and Kobe's. Like it took a while for me to really get to Nike basketball products that didn't have a signature by it, enough for me to actually buy them. So like I always liked these. These are a very cool looking shoe. I always liked them, but never enough to buy them. So, you know, first retro, which I believe was around like 2008, I wasn't checking for them at all. I do remember seeing these in an outlet like right after that, so I know it was that retro. And I remember trying them on, and then this is right around the time where the Kobe 4 was out. So everything as far as basketball wise was, you know, about, you know, lightweight performance. And I remember putting them on and they were complete bricks. So I was like, nah, I'm good. So I didn't even bother buying them. And I think they came back out in 2015. And for the most part, it seemed like it was, by all accounts, it was the exact same thing. So I was like, nah, I wasn't even checking for them. And then I heard they were coming back again this year. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and pick them up if I can. And so I was actually patiently waiting for them to like hit, you know, Nike.com or local stores, whatever in the US. And on NT, in the thread on NT is Nike Talk if you don't know. Someone posted a link that they had dropped on Size, which is a European dealer. And people had always talked about Size. I never ordered from Size personally, but people had always talked about it, so I know it was legit. And sure enough, I checked and they have my size, so I went ahead and copped. It took a few weeks for them to get over here, but it was worth it. I mean, I think it was 165 US was like the conversion, so it wasn't too bad. 165? I don't know. I don't remember, but I know it wasn't like some crazy resale price. It was like retail. you know, and then take into account the conversion rate. So it might have been a little more, but it wasn't anything crazy. It was worth it to have them. I wasn't sure exactly how Nike was going to do these. I know with like the Griffies last year, and then I think the all black composite ones, when they dropped, it was just like randomly showing up at different stores, randomly dropping on .com, and you know, I was always missing out on that. So I said, you know, I'll go ahead and just cop just so I can make sure I can get them. And yeah, in person, well, from what like I said, I've never owned these. So from what I've heard, everyone that had gotten these as well said that these are pretty much identical to the 2015s. A couple people did say that the midsole is a little softer, so they're a little more comfortable. I haven't put them on yet, so I can't say for sure. But I was gonna buy these regardless. At least this colorway for sure. We'll see what other colorways come out. I hope the white and red colorway comes out. If these are reasonably comfortable, I might buy those as well. But yeah, in hand, it's a great looking shoe just from a design standpoint. Like, it's a beautiful shoe. This is like 90s basketball, mid-90s basketball all the way, where, you know, it was that era and that time where everything was just looking futuristic and techy. You know, you got these, you got Penny 1s, Jordan 11s, and then shortly after, Penny 2s, Foamposites, and everything was just, it was crazy time. If you're into that aspect of shoe design where everything is looking kind of ahead of its time. And to me, well, as far as my pair, I mean, I don't have any quality issues to complain about as far as manufacturing, glue stains or creases or anything like that. Everything's nice and clean. This material-wise, I mean, the upper, the black part, it's like a synthetic nubuck. That's what it feels like. It feels a little coarse like suede, like the coarseness of it, but not like the length of the hairs on it. Like, it doesn't feel like, it doesn't seem to have any directionality to it, but it feels coarse like suede. So I'm not sure what exactly it is. Obviously you got the little carbon hits. Obviously it's not real carbon fiber. The leather on the toe, it's a thin cut, but it is soft. So you can, you know, it's not a boot toe. It is soft, so that's nice. And then in hand, it doesn't feel too heavy. Obviously it's a mid-90s shoe, so it's going to be a little clunky relative to today. But the midsole feels like you can pinch it pretty well. So I think they did a pretty good job on these. Like I said, I've never owned them, so I can't really critique them how I do some of my other shoes that I've had before, and I've had, you know, an original or an early retro that was a better version. But yeah, these, for all, you know, based off of what I can say about them in person, even like I said, I've never had them, but just in general, yeah, it seems like they did a really good job on the shoe. And I'm definitely looking forward to some more colorways. I'm glad I went ahead and copped. I don't even have to worry about it now, or don't have to worry about trying to pay resale later, because I really wanted to go ahead and just get these and add this to the list. It seems like about now I'm kind of like going back, and as shoes come out that have come out multiple times that I've never been interested in enough to buy, I'm actually starting to buy them. So I'm starting to expand, you know, the breadth or the diversity in my collection. So a little more non-signature Nike basketball, you know, runners, trainers, that sort of thing. Yeah, but that's about it. I want to keep this video a little quick. I always get to talking, even though I don't plan on it. But yeah, Air Zoom Flight 95. Good luck to those who are going to be picking these up. I'm sure they'll hit stateside eventually. I just didn't want to wait. I just went ahead and pulled the trigger. So, you know, that's pretty much it. If you like the video, once again, hit that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Drop me a comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.